Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about something that completely and utterly transformed my content, my channel, and honestly my entire mindset as a creator. It's not a fancy new camera, it's not some secret algorithm hack, and it's not about chasing viral trends. It's one single habit, a habit so simple I almost dismissed it, but sticking with it has been the single most impactful decision I've made in my entire YouTube journey. The title of this video isn't clickbait. This one habit truly changed my content forever. So what is this magical habit? It's the daily practice of studying my audience's comments. I know. You're probably thinking, that's it? I already read my comments. But hear me out. There's a world of difference between passively scrolling through comments and actively, systematically studying them. I was throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what would stick. I'd have an idea I thought was brilliant, spend weeks filming and editing, and then crickets. The video would underperform, and I'd be left feeling frustrated and confused. I'd tell myself, well, the algorithm just didn't pick it up, or my audience just didn't get it. The truth is, I didn't get them. My comment section back then was a mix of things. I'd get the occasional great video, which was nice but not very helpful. I'd also get a lot of questions I thought I had answered in the video, or questions that seemed completely random. And then there were the critiques, some constructive, some not so much. My reaction? I'd either get a little ego boost from the praise, get defensive about the criticism, or feel overwhelmed by the sheer volume of questions. I wasn't really listening, I was just reacting. My content creation process was entirely based on my own assumptions about what my audience wanted to see. I was creating in a bubble, and my channel's growth reflected that. It was stagnant, unpredictable, and to be honest, it was starting to burn me out. I felt disconnected from the very people I was trying to connect with. The turning point came after a particularly painful video flop. It was a project I had poured my heart and soul into, and it just bombed. I was ready to quit. In a last-ditch effort, I decided to do something different. Instead of just wallowing, I forced myself to go through every single comment on that video and my last 10 videos. But this time, I had a notebook and a pen. I wasn't just reading, I was data mining. I created categories. First, questions. I wrote down every single question asked, no matter how simple. What I found was shocking. The same 5 or 6 questions kept appearing over and over again. These were clear knowledge gaps that I was failing to address in my videos. I thought I was being clear, but my audience was telling me otherwise. The next category was confusion. I looked for comments like, I'm a bit lost at the 3-minute mark, or wait, what did you mean when you said that? I went back and watched those specific timestamps in my videos, and I saw it. My pacing was too fast, or I used jargon without explaining it, or I made a logical leap that left people behind. My viewers were literally giving me a roadmap to improve my editing and explanations, and I had been ignoring it. Then came the golden category, suggestions. These were comments like, you should do a video on X, or it would be cool if you explored Y. Before, I dismissed these as one-off ideas, but when I started tracking them, I saw patterns. The same topics were being requested again and again. My audience was literally handing me a list of guaranteed video ideas, topics they were already hungry for. This wasn't a guess. It was direct market research for free. So I made a commitment. Every single morning, before I do anything else work-related, I spend 30 minutes studying my comments. Not just on the latest video, but across my channel. I have a digital spreadsheet now. I log the questions, the points of confusion, the video suggestions, and even the language and jokes people use. This became my content Bible. What happened next was insane. I started by making a video that directly answered the top 3 most asked questions from my comment log. I even started the video by saying, a lot of you have been asking about this, so today we're going to break it down. That video became one of my most successful videos to date. The engagement was through the roof. The comments were filled with things like, "Thank you, I was just wondering about this," and "It's like you read my mind." Well, I kind of did. The before version of my channel was me, the creator, broadcasting at 20 million audience. The after is me, the creator, having a conversation with our community. It's a partnership. Before, I would guess at what thumbnail or title would work. Now I look at the language my audience uses in the comments. The exact phrases they use to describe their problems are now the titles of my videos. Why? Because that's the language they're typing into the search bar. My click-through rates skyrocketed. Before, my editing was based on what I thought looked cool. Now I use my confusion log to guide my pacing. I know where I need to slow down, add extra text on screen, or use an analogy because my audience has told me exactly where they get stuck. My audience retention graphs have never looked better. The dreaded dips in the graph are smoothing out because I'm plugging the holes that were causing people to click away. This habit also cured my creative blocks. I used to stare at a blank page, terrified, wondering what to make next. Now I have a spreadsheet filled with hundreds of validated video ideas, straight from the source. The question is no longer what should I make, but which of these amazing ideas should I make first? It's an incredible shift in mindset, from scarcity to abundance. And it goes deeper than just the analytics. I feel more connected to my audience than ever before. I recognize the regulars. I understand their inside jokes. I feel like I'm a part of a community, not just a content machine. That feeling is what keeps me going on the tough days. It's a powerful motivator. When you know you're genuinely helping and connecting with people, the work feels meaningful. So how can you apply this? Here's your action plan. First, commit to the time. Block out 15 to 30 minutes every day. Treat it like a non-negotiable meeting. Second, get a system. A simple notebook or a spreadsheet will do. Create columns, questions, confusion points with timestamps, video suggestions, and positive feedback. The positive feedback is important too. It tells you what you're doing right, so you can do more of it. Third, don't just read. Analyze. Look for the patterns. What themes keep emerging? What specific words do people use? Tally up how many times the same question or suggestion appears. The numbers will tell you what to prioritize. And finally, act on the data. The next video you make should be a direct response to what you learned. Address the most common question. Try a video topic suggested by your community. When you do, tell them, it transformed my stagnant channel into a thriving community. If you feel stuck, if you feel disconnected, if you're tired of guessing, I urge you to try this. Don't just read your comments, study them. Let your audience be your guide. They have all the answers you're looking for. Thank you so much for watching and for being a part of this amazing community. If you found this helpful, let me know in the comments below. And of course, if you're not already, consider subscribing for more videos to help you on your creator journey. I'll see you in the next one.